Here's what you missed this week on Play Mornings.
r/no stupid questions has quickly become one of my favorite subreddits of all time because it's the dumbest people there asking genuinely the stupidest questions you've ever heard. So no stupid questions, more like only stupid questions.
Okay.
And this one threw me for a loop. How do I convince my dog that I am spanking my wife consensually? My wife and I are in... I never actually read the rest of the text. My wife and I are into impact play, but whenever we do that, the dog becomes a domestic violence cop and will bark and physically disarm the spanker. Edit, for context, 1-bedroom apartment, and if we kick her out, she still hears it and continues to bark. Now, as somebody who isn't the biggest fan of dogs, I didn't even think of this being a possibility, ever. This is the funniest thing I've ever read in my life.
I knew this was a thing.
Oh, not you dirty dog.
From personal experience. But I've had friends that have told me about their pets.
That's so funny.
It is funny. I feel like the dog just appoints itself to be like the household safety inspector or something, you know?
100%. 100%.
And I get it. Like if your dog's here, like a lot of dogs protect their people, obviously. So I get why the dog's doing it.
Absolutely.
I do think it's a little funny.
What I find even funnier is that if we kick her out, are we just doing it in front of our pets, guys? Listen, I don't have a pet. I've never had sex in my life. I'm sure it's going to be great someday. But when I do, and let's say I have a pet, like a cat, it's not staying in the room.
Imagine your dog just sitting in the corner, panting, staring at you.
Yeah!
That's so creepy.
Yes, and then you accidentally lock eyes with the dog, and now I'm looking at the dog as I'm doing doggy, and it's like, this is what you do. I don't know what we're doing here. Please get out of the room. And it's like, what if it tries jumping on the bed? You know?
So I was reading some of the comments on this subreddit, and somebody said to give the dog and the wife a biscuit so that the dog learns that it's an okay thing to do.
That's so funny. However, the only issue is that I fear it would become Pavlovian to where every time the dog hears you slap your wife's bottom during hanky panky, it'll then burst through the door like a goddamn Kool-Aid man, being like, yo, where's my treat, bro? Where's my treat?
So we previously, in the last, year and almost 2 years that I've worked here, we've talked about how animals can get drunk from eating fermented fruit, right?
Yeah, we have.
So this happened in Kentucky to a baby raccoon.
A baby raccoon?
A baby raccoon who got into some fermented peaches. Now, those peaches had been used to make moonshine.
I was going to say, I've had some peach moonshine before.
It's pretty good.
My man.
So the raccoon climbed into the dumpster.
Yep.
Ate the peaches, passed out, and almost drowned.
Huh?
So there was a nurse. I don't know why she was nearby.
Yeah.
I don't know how it all came to be. But she jumped in to the dumpster, pulled the little guy out, performed CPR on the raccoon until it started breathing again.
Now, I don't know how you get rabies, but if I was going to assume, it would probably be kissing a raccoon on the mouth.
Probably.
It would be like the number one answer on Family Food. Family Food?
Family
Show me raccoon kiss.
Now, I feel like only in Kentucky could you get the phrase drunk raccoon rescued from moonshine dumpster. You know what I mean? That 100%. Sounds like a completely normal Tuesday in Kentucky.
1,000%. Because it's not a Florida story. It's not crazy enough. It would be, if it was a Florida story, it would not be a nurse who was saving this raccoon. It would be some random shirtless guy.
Yeah, probably.
A homeless guy who was already in the dumpster, saw this whole thing go down, would have saved the raccoon if anywhere but Kentucky.
So yeah, raccoon survived, got all sobered up, released back into the wild, and now there's probably a raccoon in the forest telling his buddies about his drunken escapade with his peach moonshine and the dumpster and how he got to kiss a nurse.
You know what? It's a pretty good story. You're back.
I'm back, baby.
Woo!
greatest trip of my life.
Was it?
I would say yes, even outside of all my Mexico trips, Dominican trips. This was hands down the best trip.
Counterpoint. So, if you didn't know, Marina was on vacation in Alberta.
Yeah.
And she's saying that's better than Mexico.
It was amazing.
Dog,
I had
there
so
is
much fun.
No way, Alberta. I'm sure you had a lot of fun. I'm sure you had a great trip, but you cannot say that Alberta is better than a Mexico or a Puerto Vallarta.
The amount of things that I did, though, makes it that much more that much better. That much more better? That doesn't sound right.
No, it's not
that
correct.
much better.
I can't get behind that.
I haven't driven across Alberta before. I've never seen all these places before.
Cool. Were you super underwhelmed? Just the driving part. I'm sure once you got to the destination, it was awesome. But in my mind, it's like if you drove across like Saskatchewan. It's like, oh God, it's just
boring
flat
at
as
some
hell.
points, but it got some good music and lost my voice a little bit from scream singing a little bit too loud in my car.
At any point were you like, oh, I'm now gonna like watch a movie, or were you just music the entire way?
Watch a movie while I'm driving? No.
I mean, it's the greatest way to pass time.
No, I listen to music the entire time.
Dude, music for how long? Okay, so it takes 7.5 hours to get from here to Calgary. It probably took you around 8 because you're a safer driver than I.
Well, no. So I went to Fort Saskatchewan for 2 days first.
Oh, that's why your Alberta trip was so good. You didn't tell me you went Fort Sask.
I had to go there first to pick up my friends, and we stayed there for 2 days. So I left on Friday, stayed there Friday night, Saturday night. Sunday, we drove to Calgary for the last day of the Stampede. I will say, I will probably never go to the Stampede ever again.
Why?
There are too many people. Way too many people.
It's the greatest outdoor show on earth.
It was fun. Like, we watched the end of the barrel racing, so we watched the winner, and that was a lot of fun. But then once it was over, trying to maneuver through all the people gave me so much anxiety, and I'm not going to lie, I think I saw a dead body.
Really?
I think I saw one.
What do you mean you think you saw one?
Well, we're walking.
You would know.
We were walking to get to the train, and there was this person laying at the bottom of a stairwell. And so we're walking forward, and this guy runs from the body across like where we're walking.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, hurry, let's go, let's get out of here. And then turn around, and this group of people are walking back with what looks like a blanket. So I don't know. It did not sit right with me. I did not feel comfortable. There were too many people. It was just not my cup of tea.
By the way, you've yet to tell me one positive about this trip, and you said it's better than goddamn Mexico.
Other than that, everything else was amazing. We went to Canmore the next day.
Not better than Mexico.
We paddleboarded in the mountains, which was awesome. It was really cold.
Counterpoint, imagine paddleboarding in an ocean in Mexico! You know what they don't call the Mexico of Alberta? Fort Saskatchewan! You know that?
Let's just cut this break short. We'll go on to the rest of it next.
Stop me if you've heard this one before, but a prisoner in Germany has just won his legal right to send fiancé letters covered with his semen.
What? Why?
That's
What?
right. For a little while, his partner and the inmate had been exchanging bodily fluids through the mail for an extended period of time. However, prison officials halted the explicit correspondence after determining the fluid-covered letters presented a significant health hazard.
Well, duh.
And the reason they know what was inside and what was covered on the envelope is apparently prisons have to check for contraband. So when they open the envelope and it's like, yo, this is full of a
Stuck
guy's...
together?
Yo, say the least. Whoa, I didn't even think of that. What is she doing with it?
Right?
Is she... Never mind.
Nope, I don't want to know.
No, never mind.
Let's not even talk about it.
So they thought it was a health hazard. They told him to stop. He didn't stop. So they took away his recreational activities for a
Did
week.
you say they took away his pen?
Trust me, he's not using his pen on this envelope or this letter.
I don't understand the point of it.
I also don't. And
It would dry up, right?
what is she? Yes. What is she sending? Pee? I know. Okay, 5:50 a.m. I know there's another thing But that's also just pee. You're not going to convince me that's not just pee, unless she's spitting in it, but it doesn't seem like a fair trade. Here's my spit, here's my semen.
This whole thing makes absolutely zero sense in my mind. I don't know why.
The craziest thing to me, though, is that this is in Germany and not like Florida.
No kidding.
Germany, what are you guys doing?
If you were to ask where this article came from, I definitely would have said Florida.
100%. Except, I bet Floridian, officers would have allowed it.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, all that and more.
And he won his legal right to do it. He did.
So he is allowed to continue, and going forward, the officers better use, gloves. But again, going back to what you said 13 seconds into us talking about this, it
stuck together.
Yeah, it's literally, we've all had a Playboy we left in the forest. The pages completely stuck together. So I don't know you can't even open the envelope without it ripping. What are you going to put in the microwave to reheat it? What? That was a horrific picture in my mind.
I want to know.
And also, no, sorry, is he sealing it himself? Because on a lot of envelopes,
you have to lick it.
you have to lick it. Now, I know a chef tastes his food, but it's a little too far.
I love that you decided to bring this topic up this morning.
Well, the only
I think I didn't start eating my food yet.
Do you have yogurt?
No.
What do you have?
I have pasta.
Alfredo sauce?
Yes.
No, you can't eat that.